Blessings, everyone. Welcome to Noah's Crafting Corner. I am Jay, your Kingdom Artisan, and today is Flip Through Fridays, Part 2. This is the scrapbooking pages that I recently designed. They went up on my Ko-fi shop last Friday, and there are 5 scrapbooking pages available. And I'll just kind of flip through what they're looking like. We will be using them again today in our Flip Through Friday project. We are doing prayer pockets today to fit the prayer cards that I designed and have available in my shop as well. And I love the way these colors came out, you guys. I love the color palette, just the gold and the rose and the sage. Absolutely gorgeous. And I actually enjoyed using them in this project, and I've been using them in other projects I've been working on as well. So it's been a little busy, you guys. I'm preparing for craft fair season and also preparing for an official launch inside my Ko-fi shop. These are the faith-filled mini icons that I created. These can be printed off on cardstock, regular paper, or sticker sheet. So it's whatever is comfortable for you. And if you look closely, you guys, you can see I actually did the outline for you guys to make it easier to cut. I don't know about you guys, but I am not a fussy cut queen. I don't have time to sit and fussy cut for hours on end, and I don't. I'm sorry. But same thing here. These are the faith-filled sentiments, and you see closely, same thing. There's an outline where you guys can cut. I made it easy for you guys. If you guys want to make this a sticker sheet as well, feel free to do so. I just printed this out for myself on white cardstock. It's not super heavy. I do not remember the GSM, but I will tell you it's over 100. So these are the 7-day encouragement prayer cards that we did last week, and they actually are available in my Ko-fi shop as well. There are 7 days worth of cards. Each card has a prayer, it has the scripture, and then it also has a reflection at the bottom. And this is what it looks like once you hit download. After you've made your purchase, you will get a file that will instantly download on whatever device that you're currently using. And so it is 2 to a page, and because it is a odd number, the day 7 will print off by itself on a separate page. And how is everyone doing? I just want to say thank you so much to everyone for your support and who has currently subscribed to my channel and has been commenting. I appreciate you all, and I hope this video finds you well. And I actually prepared ahead of time, you guys. I have no idea how I'm going to create the prayer pocket today. Prayer pockets is something I actually created. It's not the first time I've heard the word in the crafting arena. However, I created prayer pockets with something in mind a few months ago, and I didn't have any direction from God on what to do with them. So I shelved the idea, and when I developed the prayer cards, it all came back around and made sense. So these are the little fussy cuts that I already cut out before we started filming. I absolutely love how that came out. We're gonna actually ink these, but I wanted to, for the sake of time, to not make a super long video. I went ahead and prepared some things that we're going to put on the prayer pocket. And if you guys are using the scrapbook pages that I have in my shop, or your own, which is fine, you can be creative with whatever you have in your home. You just want to have fun with this project, make it your own. And I don't know, I love the arena of just being in a free mindset where you just make ideas come to life. This is the art glitter glue. I will be using 2 different types of glue in this video. This is the dauber, and again, I got these inks off of Amazon. It's a palette of ink pads, and they're all like, there's different colors. So these are the 3 colors I'm using today. These are the scissors and the corner rounders that I will be using. I tried to make it as simple as possible, you guys, for those that are following me during this project. So we're going to start with inking the little sentiments and the icons first, and pictures that are going to be on the front part of our prayer pockets. And I'm just going to change sponges here. These sponges I really love because they come off. You could wash them in soapy water, and let them dry and reuse them, and they're perfect. So I'm just inking the outer edges here with I don't know what color this is. It's a version of pink, but there is a specific color of pink. But I really love how it comes out. It's almost like a fuchsia. Pink happens to be my favorite color. What is your guys' favorite color? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know how you like this project, you guys, if you felt it was easy to follow along. It just is basically, we're adding on from last Friday. I didn't want to make a super long video for you guys. I wanted it to be, relaxing. This should be fun. It should be carefree. So we're just inking the vase here with the flowers. This is I don't know, I want to say lime green, but it's not really a bright lime green, but it's just enough to give it some depth. There's our little birdie. And just remember, guys, when you print these off at home, it is depending upon what type of printer you have. I do have a really good printer, even though it's I'm trying to remember what it is. It's a Brother. It is one of those kind of the Eco Tank series, but it's under Brother. I really love this printer though. It prints high quality. And the colors are really vibrant. So this is a specific color brown. There's 3 different shades of brown I got with this ink palette. So we are all done inking that, and we're going to move on to our actual scrapbooking page. And here is Baby Noah with his cameo appearance. Baby Noah was just acting out today, you guys. I apologize in advance, but of course when I'm filming, that's when he comes out of nowhere. And so I'm trying to ink these pages here. This is the one I'm going to be using as our pocket. And guys, if you don't have a corner rounder, it's okay. You don't have to round your corners. This is just how I choose to do things. I've been doing this professionally for a while, so I am a perfectionist at heart on how I want things to look. For those of you that are doing this as a profession and not a hobby, you want your project to be a forever project. So when you're working, you really want to focus in on detail of what you're doing, and making sure that things are glued down properly and that are going to stick properly and not peel or fall off by the time it gets to your customer. So here, guys, this is single-sided. The prayer pocket I did last weekend, I had printed it on both sides, but this one I left the other side blank, and it's because we're going to do washi tape. I actually designed and made my own washi tape, guys, which will be released this coming week in my shop. But today I'm going to actually show you what some of the set looks like. And I had so much fun making this, you guys. I've been saying that, first of all, it's my dream to have my own stationery store for years, literally. And everything is just coming into fruition. I love it. I love the experience and the journey that I'm on right now. And just preparing for an official launch of my shop, but been wanting to make washi tape for a very long time. I feel like, I don't know, I have washi tape of my own, but I just feel like it's way overpriced, and then you don't really get the freedom to use it how you wish because you're trying to save on to the roll, and it's just, um, I'm going to glue this flap down, you guys, with the art glitter glue. Art glitter glue, you have to work really fast because once it's stuck, guys, it is stuck. It's not going anywhere. So you don't have a lot of time to manipulate whatever it is you're gluing. And I'm just using my bone folder to spread the glue out underneath. And here is the washi tape I'm going to be using. This is what I designed. I'm going to be using in this particular project. I actually thought of this at the last minute, you guys. I wasn't going to use washi tape. I was going to do another scrapbooking page to adhere to the white portion of the inside of this one, but I decided I wanted to be different today. So I'm actually going to layer the washi tape as we go, and we're going to glue this down. You will notice that there is a finish on the washi tape, and that is because I finished it with a sealer. So when you glue onto your cardstock, it's not going to bubble and look functified. Everything really will come together really nicely. But I love, and guys, I'm using wax paper, by the way, under my project, so I don't ruin my mat underneath. So this is the first layer of washi tape. And so again, I mentioned about making forever projects. Those of you that are doing this professionally, washi tape, if you have noticed, for those of you that have used it, it is not a forever washi tape. It does not last forever on certain projects, on certain pieces of paper. So I always glue my washi tape down, period, when I'm working on projects to make them last forever. And so I said, why would I want to continue to do that when I can just make it myself and be free and create my own designs and help everyone else out in the process. So these washi tapes again will be released this week. The designs are finished, but everything has to be uploaded and listed into my shop. I just love the color palette on this as well because everything matches with this particular project, but you can integrate it. And I'm going to be having different themes of washi tape that will be released, but this will be the first batch of washi tape. It's going to be 8 rolls, but I'm using 4 of the rolls here, I believe it's 4. For any of you that would like a tutorial on how I did the washi tape as far as sealing it so that you can use it in a project, let me know in the comments below. And it's really easy to work with. So after you're done gluing, you just cut down. Try not to use so much of the strips, you guys. You want to kind of eyeball it. Again, I don't measure anything. This channel is not a tutorial channel per se. However, I am incorporating Flip Through Fridays as a regular part of my YouTube channel, you guys, just to show you on what I've been working on for the week. That's either going to be released in a craft fair that I'm working on or on my shop. And so I'm just going to cut around this. I am using 2 different types of scissors on this project. These are really great scissors, you guys, and then the smaller ones are really super sharp. Those scissors are great for cutting around corners and also fussy cutting. My version of fussy cutting. Yeah, it gets really close to the edges, which I love. The tips of the scissors, I don't know if you can see here under the light, are semi-curved, so they cut really close. And we are going to ink again because we folded that flap down, and the inking, you'll see, gives it a whole different look after we're done. I decided at the last minute I'm going to do one more layer of washi tape. I really love this process, you guys. This was so much fun, actually. I don't have a set plan when I come on here to film, so when I do a project, it's literally we are working from no thought process. The only thing I thought about was using the washi tape and cutting out the different sentiments and icons to use on the prayer pocket itself. That's it. And of course my scrapbooking page. I had already picked it out. But as far as how I'm going to embellish it, I have no clue. I just come on and whatever I feel led to do is what I do. I encourage you guys to do the same thing because that's what crafting is, guys. There really no two projects are going to be alike that you're working on, and everything should be unique. So I'm just trimming the back side of that washi tape, and then we're going to re-ink. And I'm just using my bone folder here to make sure that everything is down, the glue is spread evenly, and I kind of did that too heavy-handed there and lifted the edge so I had to re-glue it, but it all worked out. So this is how it's looking so far, you guys. I love it. Look how she's looking. The colors are amazing. So we are using our brown ink, and we're just going to ink the back side of this again. You don't have to go heavy on the ink, you guys, either, just very lightly. And we are going to glue her down. Again, you want to go very lightly on the art glitter glue. You do not need a lot. So yes, I love using this because I don't have issues with glue seeping out all over the place. One thing you don't want if you're selling a professional product is glue smudges on your product. So you want to be mindful. I learned that through trial and error too, by the way. When I first started crafting. I've been crafting, you guys, since age 7. Crafting and journaling since age 7. So learning how to control how much glue you squeeze out is super important for cost reasons and also for the look of your project. These are adhesive foam strips, and we're going to be using these today. I decided at the last minute that I would like to make this a 3D look on the pocket itself. So I'm just using my corner punch on one of the sentiments, and I'm actually going to re-ink it after I'm done. Again, you guys don't have to corner punch if you don't want to. A good way to do corners is to also just snip ever so slightly with your scissors at an angle. So I'm just getting placement ideas. And here's baby Noah's head again, you guys. He was really acting out today. I don't know what was wrong with him because he normally does not do this. But he was like all over my project for real. he kind of he kind of was doing the most here today. So I'm just trimming this down. This is going to be the main focal point of my prayer pocket today. You can pick whatever scrapbook page you want. I have tons of scraps, you guys, and once you start crafting, you will end up with I have boxes of leftover scraps, and so that's what I'm using here today. And I'm just gonna place this here, and so this is going to be basically what we're going to layer our front pocket on. So I'm just getting placement ideas on how I want stuff. You always want to place stuff down first and eyeball it before you start gluing. Like, don't just get so happy and excited that you just start gluing and then you're regretting it afterwards. You're like, oh, I should have did this way, and I should have put that there, because then it's too late. So I love the way that looks. And I'm going to use our 3D foam tape. I call it 3D foam tape because that's what I use it for. But it's basically foam tape. So I'm just placing it where I want it. And I decided that I didn't like it at the bottom. I wanted that on the back of the card, and we're going to move this back up to the center. So now that I know where I want to put everything, I am going to cut the adhesive tape to size, and we're going to put 2 strips on the back of this sentiments here. This tape is really sticky, you guys. You'll notice there's a lot of resistance while I'm working with it. However, once again, if you want this to be a forever project and you are doing this professionally and not as a hobby, you always want to use some type of glue, even though it is adhesive. So we're going to use the art glitter glue to place this down. And as soon as I peel this off, I have a pair of tweezers that I'll be using eventually. But right now I'm just using my fingernails. That gets old after a while. So you just need very little glue. You guys can see I'm just using a few dots, and this will ensure your project lasts and it's not peeling and falling off before it gets to the customer or after they've had it for some years. Like, this should last literally forever, unless they literally have I don't know, they've been in a fight with their prayer pocket. You know, a lot of people are not aware. Like, I guess because I've been doing this a while, I'm very careful on where I put stuff. Like, I don't just throw stuff into a bag and hope that it's gonna be okay, because it is gonna get damaged by something. It's sloshing around in your book bag, in your purse, you know. So you want to take good care of your stuff. I usually keep stuff like this. If I keep it out in my room, it's put away somewhere, so the cat is not bothering it, at least, or it's inside one of my journal pages or inside my Bible. But I would not freely recommend to throw it into a purse or a bag, because it's going to get messed up. So you just simply applying a little bit of pressure. You're not like just smashing it down. And this is where it's going to go. And we're going to do 3D foam strips on this as well on the back. And we're just going to do 2 strips along the sides. And we're going to cut to size. I don't know if you guys can tell, I was actually standing during this entire filming because I cannot see what I'm doing, or if the camera is still rolling, if I'm sitting down. I have an overhead ring light that I'm using, and I don't know, it's just easier for me to stand so I can make sure everything was going smoothly. Plus I can see, I'm using the camera to kind of gauge to make sure everything is in focal point. So it doesn't look crazy and I have to refilm after everything's done. After 45 minutes of footage, I can't use it. So we're just applying a little bit of glue on the adhesive strips, and then we're going to slightly gently apply it to the corner. Make sure you have it in the place where you want it before you press down. And you just apply a little bit of pressure. So now you can see what it's looking like. And now we're going to work on the next icon. I actually am going to use another piece of washi tape, not from my collection, but from actual washi tape that I have here at home before I glue this down. I love these flowers. Those are so cute. If this is your first time working on something like this, you guys, let me know in the comments below. And if there's anything else that you would want to see a tutorial on, comment below as well. This washi tape is so thin, you guys. I couldn't even find how to lift it at first. Thank goodness for nails, but you'll see how tiny it is. I wanted to fill in that little piece right there because I noticed there was a little bit of white space, and so that worked out pretty handy actually. So I'm just going to trim the excess off. Now, because I sealed my washi tape before I started this project, when you put this little bit of washi tape down, it's not going to peel. It is forever stuck. And we're going to add the foam tape to the back. We're going to add 2 pieces, and I'm cutting to size. It's just kind of cool to watch everything come to life. I think the best thing about crafting, you guys, is it's basically learning how to be a kid again. When you're a kid and you did crafts at school or crafts at home, you didn't worry about what the outcome was going to look like. You just did what felt good. And you had fun, and it wasn't perfect, and that was okay. So I'm just making sure that this is stuck down. I'm using my tweezers to lift the paper off. And again, we're going to repeat, rinse and repeat with the art glitter glue. And we're going to place this right on the corner. I just think those roses complement everything so well. Look at that, you guys. Isn't she gorgeous, darling? Gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So now we're going to work on the back. Now, I decided at the last minute, this was not planned, but I wanted to do a pocket on the back as well. Sometimes when I'm doing my Bible study or I'm in prayer, I actually do prayer requests, and I'll write prayers down for loved ones, family, friends. And I'll fold up the prayers and put them in the pocket, and I stick it into my Bible. So I'm just trimming. Like I said, guys, I do not measure stuff. That's not, I don't have that type of channel. I'm just not into measuring things at all. I literally eyeball everything, so I cannot tell you to cut something, 2 by 3 1/4 and 6 by 1/8. It's not happening on this channel. I just wanted to let you know in advance. If you're looking for measurements, you will not find them here on this channel. Everything is eyeballed. I use my pencil. Here comes baby Noah again. You guys, he was just extra clingy today. He really was. As soon as I started cutting, here he comes. I had to actually pick him up and remove him. Now, guys, I bought a perch for him that attaches to my crafting table. Those of you that have cats probably know what I'm referring to. So it is hooked to the crafting table that he can lay on and go to sleep but he will not use it yet. It's brand new. I just got it a week ago off Amazon, and he still wants to crawl across my table. So I am just trimming down the edge of this, and we're going to glue down the flap. We're going to ink. We're going to cut corners and all the things. Again, you do you. However you want to do this. This is your project. I'm doing it this way. And so this is a second pocket on the back that we're doing. We're going to ink and then glue her down. And we're almost done. This really didn't take that long. I didn't want to make a super long video for you guys because again, I want you guys to use your creativity and have fun, but I'm just showing you how I did the prayer pocket. This is the second one I've done. I have many that I've done so far because I've been working on prayer pockets for the last 3 months. So we're just going to glue down the flap. Don't need a lot of glue. And we're going to glue the bottom and the side. And make sure you're gluing it correctly. I've made that mistake, you guys. I'll be in the zone and I'll glue the wrong side down, and then it's a closed pocket instead of a pocket. Or something is upside down if I'm really tired, and then I have to redo it all over again. So I'm just placing down before I apply pressure. I'm just manipulating the page to make sure it's where I want it, and then you just press her down. I think the palette is just very complimenting, and I really love how this came out. This project went really well. So again, you guys, you can choose to use the scrapbooking pages in my Ko-fi shop, or if you have scrapbooking pages already at home, use what you have. You can also print the pages double-sided, play around with it. It's however you want to do it. But there are 5 scrapbooking pages total, and then there are the mini icons, which are already a fussy cut, and then also the sentiments. Everything is faith-based, and you can print that on regular cardstock, or you can print it on sticker sheet. I have sticker sheet here, but I chose to do cardstock instead because it just gives it a little bit more weight, and it's easier to do 3D with the foam strips. I don't think sticker sheet would work very well because it's so thin, unless you stuck it onto a thicker piece of paper. If you have construction paper, you can do the same thing at home. There's all kind of ways, you guys. You just have to use your imagination. So this is going to be the back. It's going in the corner of the back pocket. I used gold cardstock, and I have a circle punch that I did prior to filming. So that gold cardstock is very sturdy. And I'm just gluing everything down in layers. Apply a little bit of pressure. The beacon glue is the second type of glue that I use, you guys. So there's my tree of life. I love the tree of life, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you do too. But it's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Just for what it stands for is amazing. So we're going to glue her down. And I am allergic to glue, you guys, so when glue gets on my fingers dry, they crack, all the things, and it looks very gnarly. So I try my best to use tweezers. Some instances you can't help it. But this is what she's looking like, and look how easy those prayer cards fit into the prayer pocket. She's beautiful. This is what the front's looking like. I love this. It's very sturdy. That's the back. I was so excited to have this completed, you guys, because like I said, I had no idea what I was going to be doing when the camera started rolling. So this is the end product, you guys. This is the prayer pocket we created. On the left today, and on the right is from last Friday's. I hope you guys love this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the tutorial or the project in general. It's not so much a tutorial, but what did you think of the project? Is this something that you followed along, or did you do it on your own? I love how this came out. Thank you so much, you guys, and I will see you next Friday.